Just when you think that WWE couldn't get more greedy, they did this. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody, to Screw the Script. I'm your host, as always, Maverick here. This will be a shorter video, but I uploaded yesterday, I'm uploading today, and then you'll see the usual schedule of Wednesday and Friday later in the week. I mentioned in my last video, so I'm going to say it again in this video. This is the video for the giveaway. All you have to do is like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, and then you will be a part of that giveaway. The winner will get a pro wrestling t-shirt of their choice. I will cover the funds. I will send you the funds either through PayPal, Venmo, whatever it is that you may want, or I saw someone suggest like a little gift card or something. So yeah, do those few things and you will get included. And the cutoff will be this Thursday, because the video that drops this Friday will be where I do the drawing. I'm going to do it live on that video. Now, let's get into the claim that I had. What did WWE do that I think is absolutely greedy? Greedier than I thought they could even ever get to this level, in my opinion. Right up here, it looks like for WrestleMania coming up, Fightful reports the distributor of the WrestleMania broadcast has informed a number of Las Vegas establishments that they will be unable to broadcast WrestleMania even if they pay the licensing fee. They were told it was a new protocol in place for places within 50 miles of the event, believed to be done to increase ticket sales for the show. Now, there's reports that ticket sales aren't achieving the likes of what they wanted it to be and compared to previous years. And, well, I think we all know the answer, or I think we all know the reason why. It's because their ticket prices are absolutely astronomically high. Just a bunch of bullshit when it comes to paying for tickets like that. They are pricing out the lower to middle class. You have to literally sell an arm and a fucking leg to go front row anywhere. For WrestleMania, I believe these front row tickets are going at like $50,000 or something like that. It's over 20, I know that. It's like between 20 and 50 grand. It's literally a brand new car. And most people don't have that kind of money laying around. I don't have that kind of money around. People who have families don't have that kind of money laying around. The only people that do are the upper class or the rich. That is it. And that's why it's becoming more and more apparent at these bigger PLEs for WWE that the front rows are primarily taken up by celebrities, special guests, and then just rich people that honestly look like they're just there to be at the event. Kind of like a lot of people do it for the Super Bowl. I'm sure there's a lot of celebrities that go that don't even ever watch fucking football. They just do it because they like to show off that they have money. This is so damn greedy. So now people who can't get tickets can't even go to any Vegas place within 50 square miles of where it's going to be held to watch it. So those bars can't do it. And honestly, it trickles down to like sales and business for these places. Not only is this affecting the consumer for WWE consumers, but even the consumers of these bars and places that are within 50 square miles of Vegas that are now not going to be allowed to stream WrestleMania. That is such fucking bullshit. And I don't know how you defend it. I really don't. WWE is just becoming so damn greedy. And they continue to one-up their greediness almost every month. Something else comes out. Is this another new era, Triple H? Is this the empty wallet era for your fans? Right up here, I've compiled all the eras in WWE. You got the Hulkamania era, the New Generation era, and then my two favorite back-to-back, the Attitude era and the Ruthless Aggression era, the PG era, which is the worst era, the Bloodline era, which, I don't know, I kind of second-guess that one now. And then look at these. All the new times Triple H has announced the new era. That is not a joke. Since 2024, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times that I can count that I had to dig back to the amount of times that he has mentioned a new era or a new wave or something along the lines of that. 9 times since 2024. That is ridiculous. People make fun of Tony Khan for his special announcements that he did. And he did do them quite a bit for a little while, and he has since stopped unless it's really, really, big news. And good. He at least learned. Triple H, it feels like he saw it and And now he's doing it, and he's not learning from it. It's just a cheap way to get eyes on the product that is declining steadily. Raw still hasn't seen the numbers close to what they got on their debut show. SmackDown had a little bit of a boost this past Friday's episode, but just a few weeks ago saw only 950,000, which I believe was like the lowest or second lowest ever. Dynamite, I believe, if you count HBO Max streams, looked like they more than likely beat out on it. And SmackDown's been around for almost 30 years, I want to say. Very close to it. I think it started in 1997. Correct me if I'm wrong, but somewhere around there during the Ruthless Aggression era is when SmackDown started. And that compared to a show that's coming up on 7 years, it's not a good look for WWE. Not a good start to 2026 for them. I feel even more disconnected with WWE because apparently, look at this up here. They are planning a major storyline with El Grande Americano and the original El Grande Americano. I literally called this out on my last video. What the hell are you doing? Push your fucking real luchadors. This pisses me off because this hits me in, a certain spot because I love luchadors. And so it really, really ticks me off that they are pushing this stupid-ass, drawn-out El Grande Americano. It was funny for like a month for me, and then I was sick of it. I was over it. I was like, okay, where's Penta? The guy that Michael Cole was blabbering about for 3 fucking months. Oh, he's the next great luchador, let's compare him to Rey Mysterio and all this and that. And it was all just fluff and bullshit because he hasn't done anything substantial in like 6 months now. He'll get a win here and there, but it doesn't ever go anywhere. And then Rey Fenix is worse, and he's coming up on 1 year in WWE as well. Failure. This is a failure, WWE. And now one of the few bright young stars that they do have, Bron Breakker, is apparently injured, which may be why he was taken out so early in the Royal Rumble, why that angle happened. He apparently had a major hernia that he had surgery on. Those can be tricky, especially if it's a major one. He could be out for a couple of months. This very much puts his WrestleMania jeopardy on the line. He's young, though. He's younger than me. I think he'll be fine. But even your young guys, you just got Dominic Mysterio back, and now you're one of the very few other guys that you have younger than the age of 30 is now also out. It's sad. It's honestly really sad that WWE is struggling this much so far in 2026, but they're kind of asking for it, and it's kind of karma. Now over to AEW for the remainder of the video. Some really positive news for them. And then one negative thing that I do want to talk about. Double or Nothing. This upcoming Double or Nothing in a few months or so is scheduled to take place at the Louis Armstrong Stadium in Queens, New York this spring. That holds about 14,000 people, I believe, off the top of my head. 14 to 15. Probably set up more closer to 15 since it's a pro wrestling event and not like a sports event that needs more floor space. This will be the first time they've ever done a pay-per-view in New York City. So big positive news for AEW. This just shows that they are still growing. They're going to continue to grow. I'm excited to see where they're at by year 10 in a few years. It looks like they're starting to get back to bigger venues for their bigger events. This is 14 to 15,000 people in the U.S., and it's not all in or all out. So I think that's a huge positive for them. Now, some other really big news. Bryan Danielson was interviewed recently, and much like the AJ Styles Never Say Never thing that I brought up in my last video, essentially same thing for him. He's saying that he has healed a lot. Adam Copeland, Edge, helped him out with this, and he's not closing it off for his in-ring career. So are we going to see Bryan Danielson come out of retirement, maybe have one more quick run? Now, this is a skepticism for me, so take it with a grain of salt. But I have a hard time not thinking that this is coming right after the AJ Styles stuff. Fingers crossed, are we going to see Bryan Danielson versus AJ Styles in an AEW ring? I have one phrase for that.
Shut up and take my money!
So yeah, you let me know down below your thoughts on Bryan Danielson coming back. I think it would be brilliant if if, a big if, they can get AJ Styles and have those two of the greatest to ever do it. One of the, arguably the best technical wrestler in Bryan Danielson, and also, in my opinion, TNA's greatest of all time and one of the greatest all-around wrestlers of all time in AJ Styles. That would be one of the best wrestling matches of this decade. Lastly, the negative thing, because there are some negative things that do happen in AEW. I saw that one of the women that Andrade had for his like little groupie section or whatever posted on her socials or Instagram saying something like, haha, this is so fake. That's bad PR. That's honestly probably on Tony Khan. I'm sure he didn't really expect something like that to happen, but you got to do a better check on these people. It could have been Andrade's fault too for bringing in this individual that clearly didn't actually like wrestling. It was just probably there to be on TV. But they can't let stuff like that slide. It doesn't make the product look good. So, I had to call him out on that. I'm being real on this channel. AEW does have some hiccups here and there, but in my opinion, at least, they have far less than WWE. That's all I had in this shorter video of Screw the Script. Again, let me know down below your thoughts on the Vegas stuff and venues not allowing to play it within 50 miles. Let me know your thoughts on the Bryan Danielson stuff and whatever else you want to know. And again, one more reminder, this is the video that you need to like, comment, and if you aren't subscribed, subscribe on it to be entered into the giveaway. The cutoff time will be Thursday by midnight. Once it hits midnight and it's officially Friday, all the likes, comments, and subscribes that I have, all those people only are going to be entered in the giveaway. And then I'll be doing that live on the Friday video. As always, this has been Maverick with Screw the Script. Thanks for watching.